Of course I'm on a torrent. I'm driving a Porsche over the floorboards, over the 4 points, while you're in a 4 Taurus, getting an abortion and a divorce at the same time to hear us affording. Look what I'm planning. I'm planning to do all this while you're panicking, and you're looking and staring at mannequins, and I'm going to Fannikins trying to get up a Plannikins. All of the Plannikins, Fannikins, while all the mannequins, Anna in the cabana. I'm in a cabana in the Janet. I'm in a cabana chanting all the stand-up banner. Well, you don't got the stamina, you're lacking the stamina. You're lacking the stamina while you're divorcing Harrison Ford, and I'm in a Porsche and floorboards while I'm on a torrent. You're using way too many napkins, papkins, lapkins and chapkins. You're using chapstick and napkins while I'm papkin, flapping around like a papkin, flamming a babbing pan and chapkin, damn it again, damn.
So I don't have a dog in this race. You know, I'm not a big Eminem fan like that. And Machine Gun Kelly, I've heard of him, but I don't know his music like that either. But I must say that the Kamikaze album dropped a couple days ago. I've listened to more than half of it, you know, and I must say it's a pretty good album. Pretty good album. I didn't hear his last album. I think it was called Revival. Honestly, I didn't listen to that. I just heard a lot of bad reviews, and I was like, you know what? Based off what I'm hearing, I'm not gonna listen to it. But with this album, Kamikaze, this was more of a vintage Eminem. You know what I'm saying? The Marshall Mathers type of Eminem, right? And he's going after a whole lot of people. This is the thing about Eminem. He thrives off of calling relevant people, relevant peers in his vicinity, which is hip hop, right? So that's what he thrives off of. Just calling out other MCs, other pop acts that are relevant in today's age, and he calls them out. That's what he thrives off of. And because he's white, and that's the reason why, you know, I'm not an Eminem fan like that, because I can never understand, or I should say this, I can never resonate his message. You know what I'm saying? I can't resonate with his message at all, because he doesn't understand the black struggle. He doesn't understand racism, white supremacy. He doesn't understand, you know, just the history of the essence of black people, because he's white. He'll never understand it. That's why his music does not resonate with me. But I respect his pen game. I respect his lyricism. I respect him as an MC. I mean, I've watched this dude since 96 is when I first caught wind of him. You know, a lot of people don't know about his first actual album was called Infinite. Back in 96, look it up. You know, that's how I first found out about Eminem, is that album called Infinite in 96. But, you know, like I said, one of the greatest lyricists of all time. I personally don't have him in my top 10. I don't have him in my top 10. You know, he's probably not even in my top, I would say top 50, maybe. He's probably in my top 50, but not in my top 10 at all. But he, like I said, he had an onslaught of disses on his album, and one of them was regarding rapper Machine Gun Kelly, MGK, and it sparked off of this line right here. It says, quote, "But next time you don't gotta use Tech 9 as the rapper, if you want to come at me with submachine gun, and I'm not talking about you, but you already know who the fuck you are, Kelly." Nice play on words. You are Kelly, Kelly. I don't use sublims, and sure as fuck don't sneak this, but keep commenting on my daughter Haley. And so he, Eminem replied. Eminem mentioned MGK's name on the album Kamikaze, because from a tweet that happened in 2012 that Machine Gun Kelly mentioned Eminem's daughter, Haley. At the time, Haley was 16, MGK was 21. Right? So now Eminem replies, like I said, he replies back on his album Kamikaze in 2018, 6 years ago. And Machine Gun Kelly came back with a diss record. It was pretty good, man. Pretty good diss record. You know, I'll leave the link in the description so you guys can check it out yourself. But it's a pretty, he has a video out on the track, on his diss track. And it's a pretty good diss coming at Eminem. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, this is going to end Machine Gun Kelly's career because Eminem's going to wipe the floor with him. No, guys. I disagree with that. This ain't 2003. All right. You know, career ending. This ain't 2003. You know, this is a whole new generation. Generation Z are the people who are buying and streaming music right now. And their criteria for who wins a beef is completely different than back in the day, especially in 2003. It's completely different. Eminem is not as relevant or popping as he was back in the day. And so even if he comes back with a crazy diss record and does multi-syllable rhyme cadences and double and triple entendres and shit like that, that's not enough to certain people. Actually, a majority of people don't think that's enough because, you know, if people like Drake can still survive with having known ghostwriters, right, and stuff like that, and then still be relevant and still be popping and come out with a monster album in terms of record sales when he came with Scorpion, after he was completely exposed with the story of Adidon by Pusha T, he still sold out. It's the top grossing artist in terms of record sales this year. The story of Adidon was the best diss record I've heard in years. It completely changed the fabric of how I see Drake. Completely. And the biggest thing for me was the blackface photo. But the way he constructed the song, the story of Adidon, was a complete, you know, forget what academics said about, oh, well, the diss record of Duppy, the Duppy freestyle was a better diss record and had better bar. No, it did not. Structurally, you have to understand that, and I know I'm kind of going off subject here, but this is my point, is that the way that Pusha T broke down Drake in the story of Adidon, from the picking the beat, the story of OJ, the imagery, using the blackface photo and breaking him as a man down to a fabric, and the lines and the meanings behind every line, and the double and triple entendres. It was broken down to a T perfectly. Extremely well written, extremely poignant, right? And in terms of affecting Drake's career, the only thing that really affected was his Adidas press run, because he went back with Jordan Brand. You know, that's the only pretty much credit that Pusha T can take, is that he stopped the Adidas press run for Drake, and now Drake is signed back with Jordan Brand. But other than that, Drake is the most relevant and most popular rapper out right now. The top grossing artist, period. That story of Adidon did nothing in terms of his popularity. So, like I said, with Eminem comes back with a major diss towards MGK, highly doubt it's going to affect Machine Gun Kelly's career at all. As a matter of fact, it'll probably make him even more popular, because I think that this record is very good. And I am now searching for Machine Gun Kelly's catalog on Tidal. I'm going to start searching more of his stuff so I can listen to it, because this was a very good diss record. Although I've heard of him before, I wasn't listening to his stuff like that. But now I want to go back into his catalog and listen to it a lot more. But at the end of the day, this is all white on white crime. I love this. This is great for hip hop. Glad to see two white MCs going at it. You know what I'm saying? And keeping it hip hop. You know what I mean? I just wanted to throw that title out there. I thought it was pretty funny. Why don't write crime? You know what I mean? But anyway, those are my quick thoughts about this this beef, this rap battle beef, man, between MGK and Eminem. Leave your comments down below in the comment section, family. Let me know what you guys think about this. Love to hear your thoughts. And like I said, be on the lookout for a Patreon link for all of my day one supporters. You will have exclusive content on, and I'm going to be dealing with marriage and relationship advice. All right, that's strictly going to be on my Patreon page. Marriage and relationship advice, coming from a man who's been married for 15 years with 3 kids. So it's very vital that, in my opinion, that you would listen to this information on my Patreon page. All right, so be on the lookout for that, family. I will have a link for that, or the video for that, so you can get more information later on this week. All right, so until next time, Chauncey, aka the Black Separatist, signing out. Peace.